Imagine a king so wise, his name became a legend. King Solomon's reign was the golden age of Israel, a time of unparalleled peace and prosperity. He spoke with God, built a temple for his very presence, and possessed a wisdom so profound that royalty came from the farthest corners of the earth just to hear him speak. He was the wisest man who ever lived. So how did this beacon of wisdom fall so far, ending his life building temples to foreign gods? This is the story of his secret struggle, a slow, internal battle between divine wisdom and human desire that holds a timeless warning. Our story begins with a choice. When God appeared to Solomon in a dream and offered him anything, he didn't ask for power or riches. He asked for wisdom, an understanding heart to govern his people. God was so pleased with this selfless request that he gave Solomon not only unparalleled wisdom, but also the wealth and honor he didn't ask for. This wisdom was immediately put on display, his solution to the case of two women claiming one baby becoming legendary. All of Israel knew the wisdom of God was in him. His greatest project was next, building a permanent home for God on earth. For 7 years, he poured his kingdom's resources into the temple, a masterpiece of devotion. When it was finished, Solomon was on top of the world. But at the height of his glory, the secret struggle began, not with rebellion, but with small, political compromises. To secure his kingdom, Solomon made alliances through marriage, eventually taking 700 wives of royal birth and 300 concubines. From a purely political standpoint, it was brilliant strategy, but it came with a spiritual cost. This was the rule Solomon, the wisest of men, chose to ignore, perhaps convinced his great wisdom could handle it. This is the nature of the slow fade. The first compromise is always the easiest to justify, but one small shrine opens the door for another. And soon his heart, once solely devoted to God, was being divided. As Solomon grew older, the Bible gives us this heartbreaking line. His wives turned his heart after other gods, and his heart was not fully devoted to the Lord his God. The man who built the magnificent temple was now personally building places of worship for detestable gods like Chemosh and Moloch. The secret struggle was over. He had lost. His wisdom had become a tool for rationalizing sin, his wealth a means to fund idolatry, and his political alliances a gateway for corruption. And so, the Lord grew angry with Solomon and delivered a judgment. For the sake of his father David, Solomon would live out his days as king. But the consequences were already in motion. The peace he built began to crumble as enemies rose up. The United Kingdom was destined to be torn in two after his death. The Golden Age was over. In his later years, many believe Solomon wrote the book of Ecclesiastes, the words of a man who had everything the world could offer and found it all to be meaningless. Vanity of vanities, he wrote, all is vanity. It was the bitter conclusion of the man who had it all and lost what mattered most. King Solomon's downfall wasn't a single event, but the result of a secret struggle lost over decades. His story is a powerful warning that wisdom without obedience is hollow, and that no one is immune to the slow fade of compromise. His divided heart failed to save both God and the world, reminding us to guard our own hearts, because the small choices we justify today shape the person we become tomorrow.
If you found this exploration of King Solomon's story insightful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into engaging Bible stories.